go get my drink. Oh, y'all, this is the Shiibosstalkz Spiritual Boss with the Spiritual Sauce. And I know I ain't been on live in a minute, so I just wanted to come and say a few things, you know, and address a few things because I need to just let people know and help people to understand what my purpose and my mission is. You know what I'm saying? Why I speak about the things I speak about and why I feel like it's important for me to keep speaking about these things. All right? Educating and enlightening people. I hate to use the word education too because education is so minute, let's just say, you know what I'm saying? It's not as major as intellect, but for the sake of not making too much of a big deal about it, I'm just going to use the word educate because I know that people understand what that means. That means to learn, that means to get knowledge, that means to gain more insight. So I had said something about coughing up mucus and stuff like that. Like, I don't know if y'all are experiencing that, anybody going through that, but it could be a couple of things. I just personally think that it's something in the air because I don't believe that everybody coincidentally has the same type of, you know what I'm saying, soft ass cough or symptoms or whatever. It's not like you sick, you might, you know, you don't have any like fever, you're not sneezing, you're not, you know, don't have a runny nose or anything like that, strep throat, stuff like that, but, you know, coughing up something. Now, I'm going to just say that I feel like I noticed this because I had been detoxing all week. And every time I detox, I know that if I have any type of inflammation or over excessive amounts of mucus or anything bagged up or clogged up in my body, that detoxing will help it to come out. All right. So I know that y'all probably have heard me mention about detoxing before, but I've said this before. I have a recipe that I use, the full of shit detox, and it helps to just flush out any inflammation and backed up things like in your system that normally doesn't come out just from you eating and drinking regular foods. All right. So, y'all be aware and be careful. I put up a post the other day and just was like, basically, if y'all don't have to go outside, don't go outside just to be outside. Don't just be outside like they've been telling you to be, because I feel like they've been pushing that outside narrative and motive for a reason, all right? They need you to go outside because that's where the chemtrails are, and that's where the dummy dust in the sky is being shot up and is falling down, you feel me? But what goes up must come down, so y'all got to know that we're inhaling these things, and they are purposely putting more and more out there. Now, some of you all probably don't pay attention or, you know, may not even know or be aware of, but I hear and talk to a lot of different people in a lot of different places, and they've been telling me about different stuff that's going on. Like, for instance, these thick-ass, cloudy, foggy, you know what I'm saying, situations in their overhead sky. All right. And not necessarily being like a rainy day or the temperature looking funny, anything like that. Just thick ass, dusty clouds for no apparent reason. I feel like it's more to it than that. I've always been suspicious of the clouds anyway, but I can't quite figure it out. But I do know that I've seen several different type of clouds in the sky, and I feel like there are different clouds for different reasons. Like different clouds serve different purpose. They got the rain clouds. I feel like they got the chemical clouds, or the, you know, the clouds that hold stuff in them. And I don't know what the other clouds are for. Probably to hide, you know, whatever's going on behind the scenes. Because, you know, you can't see a lot of shit when it's cloudy and foggy, right? Just like when you flying on a plane. I didn't talk about that before, but I'm going to do a different episode about that. So anyway, the other thing is I wanted to say, listen, y'all. I'm a spiritual speaker, a motivational messenger, and a truth teacher. Now, I don't know if y'all understand the dangers, you feel me, of the shit that I talk about and the magnitude of the shit I talk about. I'm not up here for celebrityism. I'm not up here for fame. I'm not even up here for fortune, all right? Getting real serious and on a serious note, like, I'm really trying to say to people, the only reason I talk about the shit I talk about, and the only reason I talk about it as much as I do, is because we are under attack. This is of an urgent emergency. We are at war. It is a spiritual warfare, and it's a warfare on your soul. People don't seem to think that we have soul existence and soul ties, and they can't understand why they feel the way they do about a lot of things. But I'm telling you, these people know what energy is. You feel me? And you are energy. I'm energy. Everybody around us is energy. So when I put up posts and I say, like, I realize I didn't have no friends, I know that I have people that I'm connected with. Everybody has, you know what I'm saying, everybody should have at least a couple people that you have a special bond with. I can say without a shadow of a doubt, I know who my friends are. So that's not a general statement when I say stuff like that. People who know me and deal with me, y'all know y'all my friends, you feel me? But there may be some type of disconnect or misunderstanding, or maybe some difference of an opinion on what a friend is, all right? Because I don't understand when people say, oh, I'm your friend, what that means. I don't take those words lightly. So if I have to like question if you're my friend, or I don't feel like your friendship is my idea or what I think is a friend, then that means that you're probably an associate. If we don't talk, we don't do wellness checks, we haven't talked in years, that type of stuff, there's no love lost, you know what I'm saying, anything like that. But sometimes you grow apart from friends, you feel me? Because connections die, you feel me? You have to understand that we're like energy and we're all connected just like energy. So sometimes when your relationships change, friendships change, situationships change, connections change, things like that, it's because they're supposed to. You're drifting away, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. So don't feel bad about that. I don't feel bad about people that I don't associate with on a daily basis or consistently like I used to, because I know that sometimes people come in your life for a reason. People come in for a season, and some people are going to be there forever. You got to be the one to have the spirit of discernment, be in touch with your spiritual self to understand who's supposed to be there and who is not. All right. A lot of times those people are coming into your life for you to learn a lesson from those situations. It's not for them to necessarily be around forever. So when I say friend, I don't use that term loosely. Now, y'all got to understand, back in the day when people say friend and stuff like that, we used to be able to really express ourselves as friends a lot more, I believe personally, because we didn't have all these devices and social media like we do now. So back in the day when you used to have friends and stuff like that, you would do things like hang out, you know what I'm saying? You would talk, you would connect emotionally, you would connect physically, which created bonds, you feel me, which created strong bonds, everlasting bonds and connections. Because if you understand how energy works, you understand that your friends actually transmit energy to you just like you transmit energy to them. So you can either be taking the energy from them, or you can be giving, or you can be doing both. Now, my idea of a friendship is when we're giving and taking both sides. My idea of a friendship is not me giving, and always feeling drained after, you know what I'm saying, the end of the day, because it's not a balance in exchange of energy. So those are the type of connections you want. Now, once I feel like the energy is not being exchanged, I don't know, I feel like that maybe we're not friends, you feel me? Or maybe we wasn't never friends. Sometimes you can't really tell, but I do know one thing. Now that we're in the technology age, and now that we're in the age where you showing that you're somebody's friend is actually like by typing something or commenting on a post, or a like or a heart or a share. That's where we at with it. So when you see my content and you see the shit I'm talking about now, that's only if you're paying attention to what I'm saying, because I've been saying a lot of stuff for a long time, and people will look at me and they'll see my lips moving and they'll still say, well, what did you say? And so I know that people are not really actually thinking about stuff. And that's the reason why I talk so much, because I'm trying to get in your face and put it on your mind to actually start a thought process going on. All right. Because these devices and the electronics have done us down to where we don't actually use our minds, y'all. This is not a test. This is for real. We literally walking around here with the dummy dust floating in the air, dropping down on us, trickling down on us, and working in connection with these phones and these devices that we hold in our hand out there, because the devices are thinking for us. So when I say we're not using our brains, I really mean like literally we're not thinking for ourselves anywhere. We're no longer doing that. So if you look at my content and you hear what I'm saying and you say you're my friend and you already know what I'm about, you know I'm not going to tell you no bullshit. Now, if you don't agree with it, that's one thing. But what does it cost for you to support? What does it cost for you to like? What does it cost for you to share? If you're not sharing my stuff, if you're not promoting my shit, if you're not fucking with my campaign, if you ain't supporting my movement, if I don't feel you, your connections, if I don't see your actions, I don't believe you. That's the only way it'll happen for me. That's the only way I could believe you, because seeing for me is believing. You could tell me anything. People will talk about stuff all day, but they won't really tell you the truth. If you tell me you support me, you love me, you fuck me, share my shit. It don't cost you nothing to do that. See, people think because they don't support you, or they don't buy something from you, or they don't have no money to spend with you, or they don't want to buy what you're selling, they think that they can't support you in other ways. But support does not always look like monetary gain. I don't need your money. I'm straight. You feel me? I've been rich. I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for wealth, all right? I operate off energy, so you want to support me? Give me some energy. Y'all will give everything else your energy, but they want your money too. You feel me? I don't want your money. If I got what you need, then fucking shot with me. If I don't, then keep it pushing. But don't be hesitant or don't be fake loving, saying that you, oh, I fuck with you, I support you, I want to see you win. I don't believe you, because I don't see you showing up for me. I see me showing up for me. I see the blood and sweat and tears I put into this shit. I see how consistent I've been with this shit. I see what the fuck I do and how I make sacrifice for this shit. But I don't see you showing up, then I don't believe you. Period. Like I said, we in the technology age. Share my shit, like my shit, post my shit, boost my shit. Make me believe that you really fuck with me even if you don't. Show me real fake love. You gonna show me some fake love? Show me some real fake love. Fake it till you make it. Make me believe it, whatever the case is. Reach out to me, connect. I've reached out to a lot of people over the years, and I stopped reaching out to people because if I give you my energy and you don't give me the same type of energy back, I feel like I'm putting more into it than what I'm giving out. And at that point in time, I feel like we unbalanced, all right? The relationships and situationships and whatever ships you find yourself sailing on through life, they should have some type of balance to them. So just like everything has a positive and negative side, then so should the things that you're involved in on all levels, you feel me, in every aspect of your life. So once again, like I said, if y'all, say fuck me like that, support it, because I really, they kill people for the type of shit I talk about. Like I'm not talking about shaking no ass and titties. I ain't out here talking about fucking and sucking. I'm not out here talking about twerking. I ain't out here talking about who's messing with who. I'm not out here talking about gang beef. I'm not out here talking about none of those things that they're distracting our people with. You feel me? Only thing I speak about is how to uplift yourself, how to love yourself, how to support yourself, how to encourage and motivate yourself, how to do the things that you want to do for yourself, how to not wait on a handout, how the fact that you will never get too old to do what you want to do. Like, they got us thinking that we only supposed to live up to about 50, 60, 70, 80 years old, and then that's the end of us. So they got us thinking that 40 is like, old as hell. And I'll be 40 this year. I feel like I'm damn near in my prime. I feel younger than I did when I was 20, and I know 3-4 times as much stuff as I knew then. You feel me? So I know that you can become better with age. I know that you can become better with time, because everything that you go through in your life is supposed to be a lesson. You're actually supposed to learn something from that, and it's actually supposed to make you do better. It's actually supposed to make you want more. It's actually supposed to show you that, damn, I can actually continue to go. I don't have to stop growing. I don't have to stop doing. I don't have to stop being. I have people all the time, like women, because I do a lot of advocating for women. I have queens come to me all the time, and we have talks and stuff like that. And for some reason, what I find is, for some reason, I guess because of how I show up, people think that I don't have, like self-esteem problems, or like I don't get sad or depressed, or, and I'm thinking like, I'm actually living life too. I go through things just like anybody else. You have to understand how to deal with the things that come at you in life. If you realize that as long as you live, shit will keep happening to you, then you can start to kind of understand, like, okay, I got to figure out how to overcome the obstacles. You can't keep getting complacent and feeling like you're a failure, or feeling like you ain't shit, or feeling like you can't go on and go further just because things didn't happen the way that you wanted them to right then. If I could tell you how many fucking times I failed, you feel me, and still failing on a daily basis at things, but still winning at the same time. We only look at things one side. Like I said, everything has a balance, so it's always a positive and a negative to a situation. A lot of people look at what they don't have, what they haven't, done, what they ain't been, what they haven't become. But have you looked at, what you are doing, how far you have come, what you have changed about yourself, the things that you do have? If you understand how energy works, you understand that once you start being more appreciative, showing more humility, and showing more gratitude about what you already have and where you're at in life, then you will understand that you are actually emitting frequencies and vibrations out into the universe that's letting the universe know that you are ready for your next level of ascension, that you're ready for your next blessing, that you're ready for your next level of success, that you're ready for your next level up, your next advancement. All right?
them. Like Master P, I get Percy on them. And ain't no limit, cause I ain't signing, and that's no cursive on them. You bitches dead in real life, you stuck in purgatory. I make it rain while I'm shining, I'm on some perfect storm shit. I love cannot extort me, the fame is not important. And I bust your brain about my change, consider yourself informed, bitch. Yeah, I'm chain gang, so I don't lane change, and it's just the informant. You gon' suffer the consequence, we gon' run in your house, I was running your door, bitch. I'm not a bullshit, so I whip in a lot, and I pick me a foreign wheel. And since I be dipping a lot, I'm different a lot. I keep me a couple of different spots. Duck off, get lost, turn my phone off, stop. Hop up like Jack in the box, don't tolerate no disrespect. Pull up, push up, at your spot, we not coming to shop. They know that I'm on like Wi-Fi, they wanna connect with my hot spot. Ain't no competition, so I try. I always be facts, why lie? It's nothing to me, not die. To vanish your ass, why lie? Magic tricks like out of the blue. All of a sudden my money brand new. My